welcome to another video. If you saw the last video when I went through the camper unit, I did say there was an addition to be made to it. Well, I've made the addition. As you can see, I fitted another rail along the back here, same as the one on the front. It's not going to have as much weight on it as the one at the front, so these are only screwed into the side panel there. 2 screws at the end there, 4 in the middle, 2 at the end here. So we now have that slot there. That gives us options, one of which is I have made this so that will just fit in there. That gives us an extra shelf to put stuff on under the storage, or that over there. So if just having a brew, you've got somewhere to put the cups or any other bits and pieces. Or we can leave that there, and if I then go and take one of the bed panels, so if you see on here, this is why I didn't seal the back of this unit, because I needed to glue that on. So I've just glued a piece of wood on there with 2 holes in it. That fits in there. Two legs. I've actually taken from an old walking pole. I needed adjustable legs, so for this table you're not necessarily going to be on level ground with the car. So if you have a leg that's a certain length, it might not actually reach the ground. But with these, you can put those in those holes, like so. You can just undo the leg, extend it to the ground. Same with the other leg. Extend that to the ground and lock it up the same as you would do if you were adjusting your walking pole. So there we are. We now have a table. So we can cook, make our dinner on there, and then sit at the table and eat it. It's not a particularly big table, but it's big enough for the 2 of us. So that is the final addition to the main setup. This shelf, that's just a batten, exactly the same as on the bed panels. Screwed, glued. Obviously you're not going to be able to put a great deal of weight on it, but for cups, you know, a few bits and pieces, that'll take the weight quite happily. As I say, that'll fit either side. You've also got the option, if you have those travel cups with the narrower bases, you could drill holes in, make a smaller panel just to take a couple of cups. That can slot in. You've got various options that you can use with this, and the whole lot just packs away. That that just fits in there. Out of the way. Seeing where that goes. This timber that I've used on this, it's slightly wider than the timber I've used on the that I used originally on the table. I did want the same, but couldn't quite get it, so that gap's a little bit bigger than the ones on the front. But that actually works quite well. That does have a little bit of movement in it now to level the table out. Sideways, I'm thinking maybe just get a little wedge of wood. So I just put, if the car's not level sideways, I can just put a wedge of wood up just under one corner, just to level it out sideways. Now this panel does very slightly overlap. I did think about trimming that off so I could drop the table in, but basically you just lift that up, slot the table in, and that actually sits on the edge of the table and just holds it in place. I've mounted this with just the thickness there of that panel. So to make the legs, I've got an old walking pole. If we take that out, so you've just got the bottom two sections. We're left with that. So all I'm going to do is cut it off there. And that leaves us with a nice neat top for the end of the leg. So hope you found that interesting. Another idea for the camping unit. So for now, take care, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye for now.